Thursday. It's Thursday. Glad to have you with us on the CBSN Minnesota Morning Update. I'm Jason DeRusha. Where are you watching this? Are you doing it on Facebook? Are you with us streaming on CBSN Minnesota? Twitter, maybe? We don't care. We're wherever you are, and we're glad to be giving you this news update at this time every morning or whenever you watch it. If you watch us live or later on in the day. Let's get you up to speed on the weather and start with some video. Owatonna, look at this tornado. Natalie Aseth with the video as she was driving. Boy, you're just driving along and it's like, whoa, hello. No real damage, some trees, that sort of deal. Weather Service confirmed this Owatonna tornado, and then another near Warsaw. And there have been a lot of reports of these twisters. Did they touch down? Did they become tornadoes? That's always the question. The Weather Service will look at some of that today. But again, a little bit of a risk today. Here's Riley's forecast, where you'll see rain perhaps around lunchtime, and then in the afternoon, kind of as things heat up, you have more of a chance for scattered thunderstorms. So high temperature today in the upper 70s, cloudy tonight, and then the heat kind of cranks up. You'll have a little bit of a chance for rain tomorrow morning, but then as we go into Saturday, it's starting to look like we might hit 90? Yowzers. So there you go. My lawn looks a lot greener already just from that rain. I was at a soccer game. Boy, my life is exciting, isn't it? You think, boy, here's your CBSN anchorman living the luxury life as a streaming news anchor would. And what it was sitting in my car waiting for the rain to pass in Chanhassen last night as my son's soccer team got shellacked by Chanhassen. Well done. They were a good team. Let's talk about this. Penn State University, terrific college, has made a decision to get rid of the terms freshman and upperclassman. The college is removing gendered terms from its course descriptions and from any other published materials. Here's what the University Faculty Senate said they're moving away from. Male-centric binary terms. So freshmen, sophomore, juniors, seniors, that's all gone. It'll be first year, second year, third year, fourth year, which in a way sort of makes sense, right? Because some high school kids test out, like I tested out of freshman year. So was I a first year or sophomore or what was I? Underclassmen and upperclassmen, that's gone. That becomes lower division and upper division. No word on whether history will still be around. But they are removing these other sorts of gendered terms. And so we ask you this question. What do you think about gendered terms like freshman? Should they be gone? Is it, I know, like, this is how it was, but, like, try to avoid that take. Like, how should things be? If you were to devise terms for this starting today, what would the term be? And what do you think about history? I'm pretty sure, Chris, the information didn't say they're getting rid of that term, did it? I don't think so. No. But these other gendered terms they're talking about, I think it's fascinating. I don't really know what I think, so I'm looking forward to your opinion on all of this. Let's talk about the 3 former Minneapolis police officers charged in the death of George Floyd. They could face a new charge. Lawyers on both sides are going to make oral arguments before the Minnesota Court of Appeals today. And this goes to this issue about third-degree murder. So it's Thomas Lane, J. Alexander King, Tu Tao. These 3 already charged with aiding and abetting second-degree murder and manslaughter. Both those charges Derek Chauvin was found guilty of. Prosecutors want to add this aiding and abetting third-degree murder, and this goes down to the definition of third-degree murder, which frankly is working its way through the courts. It'll be in front of the Supreme Court of Minnesota this summer. So in addition to those state charges, all 4 face federal civil rights charges for Floyd's murder. A police canine back on patrol after someone shot him on duty. These stories always make you so mad, right? This dog out there kind of doing his job for the police department, and somebody shoots Bravo. His partner says he's better. He's ready to hit the ground running.
He's almost better than he was beforehand, especially physically. He's definitely in better physical shape.
Yeah, the rehab has done wonders for Bravo. This Anoka Police Department canine shot in the neck. He's trying to nab a carjacking suspect in February. So when the news came out about Bravo, of course, like you guys came through, right? Thousands of messages, mountains of dog toys, all the Kongs. His handler, Officer Jake Soderberg, says he's really thankful for the support, but more thankful to have his partner back. Yep, his buddy back with him on the job. So that's fantastic. Hey, playoff hockey in St. Paul tonight. The Wild back on home ice. Game 3 against the Vegas Golden Knights. So this is a best-of-7 series. You got to win 4. And we're tied at 1-1. So I guess now it's a best of the next 5, right? The Wild will be playing in front of about 4,500 fans at the X. That's about 25% capacity. Still kind of empty, right? But I believe in you. 4,500 people can make a lot of noise, and the Wild will need it. The puck drops at 8:30 tonight, so let's get a win against Vegas tonight. A Minnesota father and daughter just finished this massive journey, and they broke a world record along the way. KJ Milhone, his daughter Casey, part of a group of 4, they just broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to row the Mississippi River. This is such a romantic idea, not like romantic love, but just a romantic idea, right? This kind of Huck Finn, Mark Twain idea of starting at Lake Itasca on April 22nd. That's where they started, and they paddled nonstop, 9-hour shifts. My gosh, the shoulder strength, the upper body strength for that, the core. It took 17 days and 20 hours to reach the Gulf of Mexico. And listen to the weather conditions they encountered along their journey.
We had like a complete blizzard, and we had a tornado warning one day where like a tornado jumped the Mississippi.
You know, NBD, little tornado jumped the Mississippi. Youch. 20-year-old Casey, now the youngest woman to accomplish this. Look at this photo. KJ did this before. He's 62. Broke the same Guinness World Record 40 years ago. Wow. That'll keep you young, though. Keep paddling and doing the Mississippi River, and you just think about doing it with your child, doing it with your daughter. Great story. Every year, Uber releases its Lost and Found Index, and I love this. Have you ever lost something in an Uber? I lost a phone. I think I left my phone. Was it my phone or my wallet? Pretty sure it was my phone. Ron, have you ever left something in a taxi? Phone. They just slide out of your pocket, right? So here's what riders lose most often. The obvious stuff, right? Phones, cameras. People are still walking around with cameras. Wallets, keys, yep. Bags, sure. Headphones, of course. But this is the fun stuff. Here's what else was left in an Uber. Someone left 22 bundt cakes, and I'm going to sneeze. Nope, I didn't. I got it. Whew, that was close. 22 bundt cakes and a pan of mac and cheese. A cooler full of fish, which either was someone who was like excited about their catch or was going to make a threat on someone else's life. A toilet seat and a welcome door sign shaped like a lemon with a blue ribbon on it. That's weird. Headband with horns, okay, and oxygen tank. That's a bad thing to leave. And singer Sia left her chandelier, her chandelier. Thank you. Even with that sneeze still in there. So dumb. I made that joke at 5:40 without the singing, and I feel like I didn't get the respect that I deserve for the Sia callback, right? Didn't you expect at least a laugh? Something. Gosh. All right. This story also amuses me. As we're taking our masks off now, lipstick sales are going through the roof. Yeah, coronavirus pandemic really affected. If you're in the cosmetics industry, who is wearing makeup? You're working in your own home wearing sweatpants. My wife put on lipstick for the first time, I think it was like a month ago when we went out to dinner, and she's like, I haven't worn lipstick in a while. Lipstick sales, it's the #1 thing right now in the cosmetics category at Walmart. Latest figures from a group that tracks data for retailers. Past 4 weeks, $34.2 million in lipstick sales, up more than 80% from the same period last year. Still not quite to pre-pandemic levels, but yeah, Walmart says in all their cosmetic segments, lipstick, #1. So mask off, lipstick on. You guys look great. You look great. And I think you got to go wild, right? Like, you haven't worn lipstick in a year. It's not time for like the muted colors. Like, let it rip, and have a good time. HBO Max offering a less expensive version. You're not going to believe what HBO Max came up with. Streaming video is the newest frontier. These wizards have come up with ideas of ways to bring content to you, and you're not going to believe what they've come up with. Commercials. Huh? What do you guys think? What about a commercial? So you can pay $10 a month and get the HBO Max with ads. The regular version of HBO Max, which I've been tempted to subscribe to, but I cannot pay $15 a month for this. I don't care that much. And if you pay the cheaper amount with ads, you don't get the movies that kind of are released on HBO Max in theaters at the same time. So anyway, this launches the first week of June. Oh, if I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Cher is 75 years old. She's amazing. And this story is incredible. We reported about the work that Cher did to save an elephant from a zoo in Pakistan, and she did it. You know, when you're Cher, you think, like, I'm going to use my fame for good, right? Why not? She's got all the money she could need. Just what a legend, right? She shared this elephant, and there's a documentary on it. Cher and the Loneliest Elephant is streaming now on Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus is the streaming product from our company, from Viacom CBS. And so the way that I made fun of HBO Max, I'm here to tell you I got nothing like that for Paramount Plus. Available now wherever you stream video. Let's get back to today's talker. I'd like to be standing here tomorrow, so that's how that's going to go. I think it's ad-free, isn't it? No ads on Paramount Plus? Hey, if they put ads, they'd be the best ads in the business. Put up this stuff. Here we go. We're talking about Penn State, who got rid of the term freshman and upperclassman. Melody said never really considered those terms male-centric, I think is what she meant. Just never seemed to be used in a gender-specific way. Yeah, it's sort of like city councilman, or, you know, was always a catch-all term. And then you're like, well, that's kind of weird to call a woman a city councilman. Becca says, fine by me. I'm not offended by terms like freshman, but we need to keep moving forward and not stick to the past. First year, second year, et cetera, is much less confusing. I've seen this at high school, right? Like, my kid talks about himself as a 10th grader instead of a sophomore, which I always have to do the math. I'm like, 10th? Oh, okay, sophomore. But yeah, it's cool. Here's Heather. I think a lot of, yeah, exactly. This is what I was talking about with high school. And in college, a lot of people already use that first, second, third, fourth. Either way, as a woman, she's never felt offended by the gendered terminology. Thanks, Heather. Boy, what good comments from our group today. Jenny, gender is real and natural. No need to change everything. I can't imagine what would happen if the Spanish language got rid of gender words. Yeah, the Spanish languages, the Romance languages, all are gendered. And I wonder, I don't really know, Jenny. I wonder if they're having some of these debates over there. Pretty interesting. Yeah, here's Bradley saying, I don't see a reason to do it. Why are we making a big deal out of things that are not a big deal instead of focusing on what really matters? Thanks, Bradley. And finally, we have Annette. I'm tired of everyone being so hypersensitive to everything. Makes you not want to talk to anyone ever again. Grow some skin, people. Annette, giving a little motivation as you go out the door today. Toughen up, cupcakes. I don't know. That's. Did I motivate? Did I do enough screaming in the morning update? I sang for you. I screamed at you. And I made fun of HBO Max. This is this not the best newscast in the country? I think it is. Thanks for watching the Morning Update from CBSN Minnesota. I'm Jason DeRusha. Have a great day.